Kau jangan kurang ajar. Oops. Hi! It always feels good to be back, and like I feel like I'm sharing with my good friend a story that I have inside here. So I am so grateful for all of your kind words so far, and those of you who actually want to share with me your stories, your side of the story, and I am very grateful. And just like how I always promise you guys, your stories are always yours. Your identity is yours. There is no niat untuk to shame anyone. We just all need a space to let out our feelings, to know that you're not alone, to let out what you're thinking and you're experiencing, and that is so important in just being able to distress. You know what I mean, girlfriend? So anyway, back to what I wanna share with you for this story. So earlier on, if you had watched my video that I shared about this wife who shared with me that her husband refused to see any of the kids, tak nak jumpa untuk Hari Raya, doesn't bother about the kids, tak nak, just wanna like transfer duit raya to them because he can't be bothered with them at all. So this lady kindly WhatsApped to me her story, okay? So her number is not here at all, okay? So her number says like this: Hey Fiza, hey. So she said this: I was listening to your vlog about ex-children who refuse to see his children. And so I teringat my own daughter going through the exact opposite. So this story is about a lady who has a husband, ex-husband, who mati-mati nak kononnya on paper to have hak penjagaan anak juga. Seems familiar to what you're probably also going through. If you are going through the same thing, you have got to just stay on and listen to this story, okay? And also, kalau you tak pernah lalui, but you wanna know how terrible it is for a kid like this to experience, to go through such parenting partnership between two divorced people, between a mother and a father who's no longer married to one another. It is such an emotional stress, emotional turmoil that this kid that's 10 years old is going through. So she says, I teringat my own daughter going through the exact opposite. So this is the case of my ex-husband yang nak sangat anak, but I do not know. I wonder what is his real reason actually. Because kita dah cerai semenjak anak I masih 2 years old. So we were divorced like 8 years ago. So my daughter is now 10 years old, and he left us actually when my girl was masih dalam hari. So basically he left my daughter when I just gave birth to her. So we officially divorced when my daughter was 2 years old. And then after the court hearing and all, he has been fetching my daughter religiously. Now she is 10. So it's been 8 years this has been going on. Tapi apa gunanya? I mean, why would he want to do that? Because at the end of the day, he fetches my daughter on the weekends, tapi he akan just campak my daughter at home, dekat rumah dia, okay? So she says that he fetches our daughter, brings her to his home. Once they're home, he ignores her. He doesn't even take care of her. Dia campak anak I, dia buat hal sendiri. His wife buat hal sendiri, and my daughter had to entertain herself. So still kan, I had to keep on persuading anak I macam, what to do? It's already a court ruling already. He has fought for it, and it's already on black and white on paper that he has got to fetch her. She's got to go to his home, and there's nothing that I can do. So what I try to do as a mom to my daughter is I try to persuade her. I try to sedapkan hati dia, pujuk dia. Pergilah rumah bapa, pergilah rumah ayah. Ini kan ayah, kena sayang ayah. So I was just trying my best, untuk pujuk dia. But no matter what, I pujuk dia, kata this is your ayah and all, this is your father after all. Tahu tak Fiza, his wife perlakukan anak I macam pembantu rumah dia tau. His wife treats my daughter like a maid, like a helper. Although deep inside, I am so pissed. Walaupun hati I membengkak ni, dia akan campak je baju kotor dia on the floor, dan dia akan suruh anak I untuk pick up after her, untuk kutip baju tu yang kotor tu. Dan dia suruh buat ni, suruh buat tu, suruh buat ni. Dia campak baju anak dia, baju anak I to her. Panggil anak I slow, blur lah. She calls my daughter names. I am pissed. Oh goodness, babe. I don't know how you do it. Digress a bit, tukar topik sikit. I am like, you can choose to do things to me because I can stand up for myself. You do it to my kid, you do it to my children, you do it to my daughter who is innocent, who have gone through already so much in life. Don't touch the kids. I am livid. So dia panggil anak I slow, panggil anak I blur. Susah Fiza sebagai mak. So I actually have to pujuk dia because of court orders to go to her father's home. And almost tiap minggu when I send her off to her father's place, her body trembles, menggeletar. But the moment her father rings the bell, ting ting, buka pintu, she becomes a completely different person. Macam semuanya okay. So you bayangkanlah Fiza, budak yang kecil macam gitu pun dah kena terpaksa untuk pura-pura macam gitu. And the final straw for her was actually Raya last year, Hari Raya kedua. So I fetched her from his place, and just when I drove my car out of his area, anak I was wailing, melalak, dia nangis for like a good 40 minutes. She cried and cried and cried. My heart broke. Hancur hati I. She was begging me not to go to her father's place anymore. Dia merayu pada I, please ibu, I don't want to go to father's place anymore. I don't want to go to ayah's place anymore. But I tahu, I know him so well. If I do stop, if I do tell him that forget it, you know what, our daughter doesn't want to go to your place anymore, don't have to fetch her from our place, it's fine, I know he will throw a big fit. He will be so dramatic. Dia akan buat kecoh gila punya dekat keluarga kita dorang just because my daughter refuses to go to his place. I know him so well. So what happened was, I tak sampai hati dengan my daughter because she kept on crying. I buka balik the court case. And I am right now, as I'm typing to you right now, I am still fighting this case. Tapi yang buat I masih rasa bersalah is that her psychiatrist report stated that she has depression symptoms related to her father, which are of course lah obviously her trigger points kan. I rasa bersalah sangat yang I selalu ask her to go to her father sampaikan she shows those depression symptoms. So when I produced that in court, of course her father cakap I yang buat cerita. I tak tahu pula kalau psychiatrist ni tiba-tiba je boleh buat cerita kan, boleh tambah cerita kan. So sampai the first court hearing, the judge ordered for SV, which is supervised visitations in the presence of a counsellor. And even then, he shouted at my daughter. He raised his voice at my daughter during the first meeting. Dia berani untuk pekik anak I waktu meeting pertama dengan SV, iaitu supervised visitation. And anak I menangis and left the room. Of course, at that point of time, I wasn't around because it's just part of the rule. I'm not supposed to be around during such visitations. So when I fetched her right after, she just couldn't eat. She was just so sad. She was just so sad. Dia sedih, kemurungan sangat. Muka dia muram saja, tak nak makan langsung. So kan Fiza, when I reflected back on the story that you actually shared about her ex-husband, about this other lady's ex-husband or their father who refused to see the kids, just wanna forget lah, tak apalah, forget it, I tak nak lagi ada kena dengan you. Sometimes to me that might be better daripada jumpa anak tapi anak merana macam anak I. And she had to listen to me. She had to listen to all the lies. And my daughter was also taught to lie. When he sends my daughter balik after his excess dulu, he would tell the cab driver to hantar anak I pergi tuition. And for the rayas before this, he taught my daughter to tipu his wife's friend yang datang beraya, yang tu mak dia. And when they asked kenapa she wasn't around during the previous raya, she was taught to lie that she spent the day at her nenek's place. And macam-macam lagi. I see. why would you want to lie to your friends like that? I mean, obviously the two of you just got married. How could you have like a 10-year-old daughter like that, right? Just say the truth lah. I mean, this, I don't understand when people lie such big lies. I really don't understand. It's not like you bohong pasal, you know, small things. And even for small things kan, I my pet peeve is people lying such big lies and lying unnecessarily, you know. I have confronted people who lie unnecessarily, because they're just my pet peeve. That I will say for a different day. But anyway, so back to her. So, and I just found out about that recently, that he actually suruh my daughter to lie and macam-macam lagi. And I'm forgetting how he threatened me, you know, as his ex-wife and all. Sampaikan dia takut sangat nak tell me everything. So my daughter, after being threatened also, was too scared to tell me any of those lies that she was asked and forced to do. And after that major breakdown, Fiza, I just found out a lot more what was, you know, kept from me all these years. I cannot imagine the pain that she has gone through at all. So now, Fiza, I tak nak cakap pasal her father at all until she talks to me about him. I tak nak nanti she rasa terpaksa, she feels forced that I am making her do it. Like last time. Of course, my daughter do misses her father. But until now, when I ask her, do you want to meet him? She says, no, I don't. And she says, but I will meet him only if there's someone around to protect me. She knows. You bayangkan the trauma that she still has with her. So Fiza, while listening to your vlog that you shared earlier on, sometimes when the father tak nak jumpa the ex-children, when the father refuses to meet his ex-children from his first marriage or his previous marriage, sometimes it could be a blessing. Just like my case. Dari nak jumpa, tapi setakat dalam nama, so that he can go around to tell people that he is such a responsible father, but the child suffers in his hands. So sad, the story. So she's saying that I would rather, you know, my ex-husband be that husband who refuses to meet his children at all, just, you know, forget it and moves on with his life, with his new kids, or his new family, his new wife, and just forgets about us. At least we are at peace, rather than for the name of black and white, for the name of saving his face, for the name of showing off to people that he is such a responsible father, that despite having a divorce, he is still very much committed to being a good father to his first kid. His child suffers because of his ego, and I completely agree with you. Sometimes, you know, when I read through this, I'm like, kesiannya. There are people like that, you know, like they're so egoistic that they don't see the bigger, the more important side of things. They would rather, you know, put all this stuff at risk, but making sure their ego is intact. And may we not be one of those people. Semoga kita dijauhkan dari orang yang ego macam gitu, yang menyusahkan hidup orang lain, yang menyusahkan hidup anak, menyusahkan hidup bekas isteri, menyusahkan keluarga, menyusahkan orang sekeliling kita. Jauhkanlah kita dari orang macam gitu. To me, that is a musibah, to be someone like that. Jauhkanlah, na'udzubillah min zalik. And thank you so much, girlfriend, for sharing me your story. I am so thankful you actually, you know, WhatsApp to my husband's phone, my husband's official channel's phone, and he forwarded it to me, and I saw this text, and I'm so grateful. So have you gone through such a thing as well? This is probably a very good case that I'm gonna keep, you know, that I'm gonna ask an expert, because there are many people who are like that, yang macam nak tunjuk orang, oh, I'm this great mom, nak tunjuk orang, I'm this great dad, I'm such a responsible dad, I do this. Dia buat benda kecil, dibesarkan, right? But the real other important things, like caring for your child, really being concerned about her, spending time with her, quality time with her, these are the things that you don't do. Because for what? Tak tunjuk kat Instagram apa, tak tunjuk kat Facebook apa, but the small things you do, you just take a photo of it and put it on IG, you take a photo of it and share it on social media, just to prove a point that you're being a great dad. And then you think about it yourself, are you being a great dad for who? Not for your child. And I think that's very, very sad. Anyway, Please leave me your comments below as usual. Follow me on my... Is it here? Is it here? Yes, it's here. WhatsApp or text or whatever, and also subscribe to me so that you'll be the first to know once I upload a new video. And so I'm gonna see you soon, inshallah, in my next video. Let me know if you have a story to share, a story to tell, experience to tell. I'm always here for you guys. You guys know it already. Follow me and subscribe to me on my other platforms, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and stuff like that. Assalamualaikum, and once again, it's still Raya, so I'm gonna say this: Selamat Hari Raya Aidilfitri.